Welcome back to State of the Franchise Gaming in the New York Yankees Dynasty. If we want to really call ourselves that, we've got to make it at least to the American League Championship Series. I'm kidding. We got to make it to the World Series and win one. But this is Game 5. We've got to take care of business against a divisional opponent, the Baltimore Orioles, the best power-hitting team in the American League, even better than us. I believe we were in third. And we've got Cade Povich on the mound for them. And Garrett Cole is going to take yet another elimination game for us, the second straight series in which he has done so. Also, this could be the last game for Garrett Cole in Yankee pinstripes. As you see, Cade Povich's number 5-1 as he got called up in August and taken over the starting role and gets the first strikeout. And Rutschman secures the out by throwing it to first. Next up in the lineup is Aaron Judge, batting 195. Sends this one to right field, but it is going to hook just foul. Remember, he tied Manny Ramirez for the most postseason homers all time in the last game. Hard liner to center and a bouncy diving stop off the glove of Vance Honeycutt. So he'll be on first. So it's Waldo Cabrera taking over first base as we are facing a lefty. He'll fly out to right field. The rest of the Yankee lineup keep Brian Hayes, Giancarlo Stanton, Jesus Rodriguez, Ahmed Rosario, Jazz Chisholm batting 8th, and Jason Dominguez batting 9th. Wells, Rice, and Bunning are all on the bench. Yordis Valdez also an option should we need him here in Game 5. I'm willing to exhaust everybody is needed. Hayes smacks this one hard in the right field. And Judge is going to round second and head to third. And the Yankees got to have a runner in scoring position, but it'll take Big G to knock him home. As you can see, he is hitting horribly. 111 and a 311 OPS. No homers, no ribbies. 2-1 pitch is a fastball hit deep to center. And the numbers are just going to come down, though you can't really come down from zero. Sad state of affairs for Big G. A man who's hit 520-plus homers in his career. I mean, he's one of the best postseason home run hitters of all time. Here's Garrett Cole, who had one of his best outings of all time back in game number 3 of the Wild Card Series, making his first start here against Baltimore. Hopefully this offense doesn't jump all over him. 3-2, and he's going to show that he's still got it at the age of 38. First strikeout off the circle change. And here's the Baltimore lineup. Happ, Holiday, Henderson. There's a lot of H's. Alonso, Westberg, Mayo, Cowser, Rutschman, and Vance Honeycutt. Kjerstad Basayo, the catcher who has a long time been considered the replacement for Rutschman, is on the bench as a lefty should they need him. Henderson has 3 homers in this series alone because it's the only series they've played, and unfortunately he'll bounce out to Cole, who throws it over to first. Jump ahead to the top of the second, one away, and Ahmed Rosario bounces one into center field. The first Yankee base runner here in said inning, and he's going to take off, swing and miss at the curveball, the throw, the tag. Oh, Rosario is dead to right. You tend to forget that Rutschman has a damn good arm and is one of the best catchers in the game, even though his offense hasn't exactly been there the past couple seasons. And then finished off his Chisholm off the curveball. Jump ahead to the second, and Alonso strikes out on a cut fastball. Can't catch up to even 93 miles an hour. Westberg. Hard knock right past the glove of Hayes in the left field. Baltimore gets a base runner for the first time in the ballgame. All right, next up is Kobe Mayo. Runner could be taken off. They're not going to. Hit to Volpe. Volpe tries to get it to second. Can't. And then back to first. No. Both base runners are going to be safe. That is not a good look. I mean, I understand the throw. Roller to Volpe. Volpe tosses the Rosario over to first. Almost overthrows Rosario on trying to get that ball to him. But able to get the throw in time. High fly ball deep to right field. Judge bounces down, and unfortunately, it's just going to be a long, long single. Now Cabrera gets a shot and sends a fastball deep to left field, as Happ makes the catch near the warning track. If this had been old Camden, that might have been out of here. Remember, the Orioles have pushed back that left field a couple of times in the past, like decade now that I think about it. I forget, this is 2028. And knuckle curve. Unfortunately, not going to get a strikeout for Garrett Cole. It'll be a base hit for Baltimore. Ian Happ knocks it to Hayes. Hayes to Rosario, back to first, around the horn, and the Yankees get out of the third inning unscathed. Hayes, swing and a miss. Absolutely jammed up here in the third inning. Third strikeout for Povich. And, oh, man, Giancarlo tries to knock that one through another dimension, but it's going to get caught by Povich. Jeez Louise. He is at a 102 batting average so far. Rodriguez pops this one up into the infield. And for some reason, Westberg comes over from way over on the other side of the field to make the catch. As Garrett Cole strikes out Gunnar Henderson off the circle change outside. Both pitchers are just not giving up much. Now, Povich has given up some hits, but nobody's gotten across home plate. Cole pitching even better, giving up 2 hits, striking out 4 batters. This is looking like it's going to be a real pitching duel. Rosario hits this one deep to left field. It is going to be caught on a leap. Maybe an unnecessary leap, but I guess he needed that extra oomph to make that catch. Oh, man. Chisholm hits the curveball to left field over Henderson's head and in front of Ian Happ for a pretty lucky base hit, so to speak. Dominguez batting on the other side now is going to strike out on the curveball. Remember, his better side is batting left-handed versus righty, as you just saw. Volpe, hard knock off the circle change into right field, and Chisholm looks like he's going to go to third. No, he's going to retreat back, as the third base coach had the wherewithal to recognize that ball almost got, past Kerstad in right field. Judge, 2 for 2. Looking to make it 3 for 3, but full count. Povich tosses him a fastball, and you are witnessing yet another Aaron Judge record. He is now the all-time postseason home run leader at 30, and what a time to do so. His 4th homer of this postseason. Yankees do extend that lead to 3-0. Cole back on the mound in the 5th. Gets yet another punch out, this time on Jordan Westberg. 5th strikeout for him. Mayo hits this one hard to right field. Judge has to hustle for it. He's not going to be able to get it. It bounces over the wall for a ground rule double. Cowser, swing and a miss off the outside circle change, and that Baltimore might be squandering an opportunity, but Cole is really coming with it. Pop up in the infield. And through 5, Yankees will retain a 3-0 lead, but we're far from done yet. All right, Ian Happ at the dish, knocks a curveball up the middle for yet another base hit for Baltimore. It's the number 2 batter and the projected American League MVP. Actually, no, sorry. Jackson Holliday's up next. Grounder to Volpe. Volpe behind the back to Rosario. Over to first, man. What is this? The Savannah Bananas? Throwing behind the back. Look at this. What are you doing, man? Just toss that regular like. We'll take it. We'll take it. As you see the tail of the tape, Cole's gone 6. Judge has gotten 3 hits and driven in all of the Yankee offense. As we call on Adrian Morejon out of the pen, as I'm guessing he's facing a lefty. He does have a near 90% strikeout rate in the 3 innings he has pitched in the postseason. Not giving up a hit against righties or lefties, though that wasn't the case last year. And Henderson slaps one up the middle. So that armor that Morejon has had this postseason has a little bit of a chink in it. And up next, I believe this is Pete Alonso. It is. Westbrook stands in the on-deck circle, full count. And Alonso was going to work the walk, so the tying run is coming to the dish in the form of Jordan Westbrook. And the sweeper is sent deep to left field. You've got to be kidding me. Why do we keep putting this man in situations to screw us over? That is his second home run of this postseason, and good God, why do we keep doing this to ourselves? Morning Home might be having to look for a new home after this. Man, that is just treacherous. Westbrook ties the ball game with 3. I mean, at least it's tied and they don't have the lead. But yeah, Morning Home, you have to get out of here, Maricon. Oh man, we're going on Carson Coleman, a guy who has very little postseason experience. Hell, he hasn't pitched much in the regular season. And Mayo slices this one past Rice to Judge in right field for the base hit. Oh man, 4th consecutive base runner for Baltimore. Coleman, liner pass Rosario into center field. I thought he was going to make the diving stop. This is not a good look from the Yankee bullpen. A terrible look at that, and now the anchor of the Baltimore organization gets an opportunity. Liner at Cabrera. Cabrera at first makes the catch and then throws it to short. What are you doing? Both runners are going to hustle in advance. What the? You know what? We have to get him out of here. What is he doing? Bro, you didn't even need to throw it to second at all. Honeycutt, a liner on a bunt, and Cabrera's right there to make the catch and then still throws it ahead of the base runner and doesn't actually throw it away this time. Thank you, idiot. Jeez Louise. Ian had opportunity to drive in that 4th run. Takes ball number 3 with Jackson Holliday in the on-deck circle. 3-2. Sends this one to left center field. Dominguez calls off Chisholm. Game remained tied at 3 apiece here in the 7th. Aaron Judge is having quite possibly the best postseason game of his career. 3 RBI, 2 homers, and a grounder up the middle of the Holiday to throw in. Judge is out, but Aaron Boone is going to call for a challenge. Call on the field is he out at first, and we take a look at the replay. No, Judge is there just in time. I understand why the umpire has to make a call so quickly, but that is clearly Judge being safe. And the call on the field is the cap is safe at first, so he represents the go-ahead run. The Orioles brass is not agreeing, and we're going to get Cabrera out of here because we're probably going to face more righties than lefties. Though Cabrera is the better fielder, he just did not show it on that lackadaisical throw. Hard knock, grounder to short, over to first. Both runners are out. Oh, a 6-3 double play for the Orioles. Holiday strikes out on the slider. And then again is Henderson striking out in the slider. Jake Cousins is coming in relief. Another slider strikeout as Jake Cousins showing he's still got that pitch, though it's barely faster than some states' speed limits. And Felix Bautista is going to come out of the pen here. This is not a save situation. This is more of a preservation situation. Here in the 9th inning, if I'm not mistaken, and yes, it is. He'll be facing Big G the number 5 batter in this one. Hard knock, and he gets his first base hit since, game 2 of the wild card series? What a time to come through for your boys, man. What a time, and we will take it gladly. So go ahead, runners at first. We are not letting him run the base paths. I don't know why I went so far on our bench. We've exhausted a good portion of it. So Lee Bunning is going to come in as a pinch runner and then take over at DH for however long we need him to. Slider high in the zone. Nearly hits Wells, bro. You don't want a concussion, but you could take one for the team, right? Let's work the count to a 3-1 offering as Ahmed Rosario in the on-deck circle. No. Swinging and missing at a heater inside that could have been ball 4. And then swings and cannot catch up to 100 miles an hour down the ding-dong for the first out here in the 9th. Rosario, runner taking off, and a pop-up into foul territory. Alonso makes the catch, and Bunning is able to get back in time. The pitcher was already there covering. As this looks like the last shot for the Yankees to drive in that 4th run and maybe run away up I-95 with the victory in the bottom of the 9th. Chisholm, swing and a miss. Can't catch up to 100 miles an hour either himself. And we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Bautista showing why he is the premier closer in the game. And here's Jordan Westbrook with an opportunity to send us home in walk-off fashion. Stares at the slider, which got the previous 3 batters out. And second pitch is a slider, and he's able to actually make contact despite reaching out for it. Hits it in the right center field. Chisholm comes up with it. I'm surprised Westbrook didn't go to 3rd. He should be standing on 3rd, not 2nd. Not that Chisholm has a weak arm, but come on. It's for the American League Championship Series, man. You gotta hustle. You gotta make that run. And swing and a miss. Jake Cousins gets somebody out this time with a fastball. His 4th punch out in 5 batters. Cowser comes to the dish. Runner at 2nd. The go-ahead run at 2nd. He's only got 2 hits, and one of them being a homer. Rolls over to one to the right side of Rice. Cousins hustles to the first base bag and steps on it for the 2nd out, and the Baltimore fans are pissed. Understandably so. As I mentioned, Westbrook should be on 3rd. If he were on 3rd, this game is over. As Rutschman now has to put this organization on his shoulders and send him to the ALCS. Strings and misses a strike 2. And a pop-up. 3rd base foul territory, and Brian Hayes makes the catch. This game is going to extras. And remember, in the postseason, there is no ghost runner. You have to mano-a-mano manufacture your runs. All right, we jump into the bottom of the 10th inning, and Josiah Gray is coming out of the pen. Are we expecting this to go that long? Okay. I mean, listen, it's the postseason. Your starters are usually going to come out as relievers, and here in the bottom of the 10th, he gets the pop-up near the man in the on-deck circle for the 2nd out of the inning. Jackson Holiday, 0 for 4, 2 groundouts, a strikeout, and a flyout in this ballgame. 0-2 count. Holiday, bouncer up the middle. Volpe gets it on the other side of 2nd and throws to 1st, but no. Holiday is a speedster, so you are going to have a really hard time throwing him out on any ground ball. Henderson takes the slider for strike number 1. He's got 1 hit, and honestly, if he hits another, you cannot hang those pitches up there, Josiah. You don't throw hard enough. Check swing by Henderson, and the 3rd base umpire is going to call him and punch him out. That'll end the 10th. I didn't agree, but hey. Well, it is what it is, man. Robo-umps makes the call. Rice, swing and a miss as A.J. Puck comes in relief and strikes out the first batter at the top of the 11th. Hayes hits a fastball deep to center, but Honeycutt is going to be right there without much of an issue. Lee Bunning batting .667 here in the postseason because he's basically only played this game. Will fly out to center, and we jump ahead to the bottom of the 11th. Josiah still out there, and he gets Alonso to pop up into foul territory of first base for the 1st out here in the 11th. Remember, Orioles just need 1. Westbrook's already had 1 earlier in the ball game, which tied the ball game up at 3 apiece, which is where we sit, and we will continue to sit at least for another batter. Pops up to Volpe. Mayo, 2 for 4 in the ball game. Hits this one, the shallow left center. Chisholm calls out Dominguez and makes the catch just in time. So we go to a 12th inning. Wells, 2 strikes out on a slider. I think that's his 3rd or 4th strikeout of the ball game. Rosario swings and misses on a sinker he had no chance to do anything productive with. Chisholm, first pitch he sees, sends a sweeper deep to center. It's just not deep enough. We are going to the bottom of the 12th. Gray back out there. Cowser, base knock off the sweeper up the middle. Representing the go-ahead run yet again. Cowser trying to pump up this Baltimore organization. A slider on the outside corner, a little bit of a questionable call. But I'm not the one asking. Rutschman is. Honeycutt, liner, right past the outstretched glove of Rice into right field. Everybody will only move up one base. Now puts a runner in scoring position for the number one batter, or the guy at the top of the lineup, Ian Happ, who does not have a hit in this ball game. Pops this one up behind the backstop, which means Jackson Holliday is going to be coming to the dish with an opportunity to make this Baltimore crowd happy. He does have a single, and honestly, another one would win this ball game. Yankees have left 5 on base, Orioles 9. They've got 2 more on, and they're not trying to leave on anymore. A sweeper hit up the middle to Volpe. He's able to get it, and no! He can't get it to any base to end the inning. That is a base hit. I think maybe he was not sure whether to go to second, to step on it, or throw to first. And the big batter, Gunnar Henderson, check swing, and wow, y'all really don't like him. Inside cutter for strike number 3 as Henderson is peeved, and understandably so, but again, I'm not the one confused about it. They are. Josiah Gray, 3 innings, has pitched, pretty well. Granted, he got outside of a bases loaded situation he put us in as Dominguez sends a slider deep to center field. Oh, man, it's going to find a glove. Oh, boy. 12 and a third innings. As Dominguez is passed, he thought he had that one. And I don't blame him. Volpe. Oh, gets hit in the shoulder or the lat muscle, and he'll be a base runner for the captain. 4-4-5. I don't know if I would be pitching to him right now. He is on a tear, at least in this game alone. 0-2 from Puck. Swing and a miss. Puck not scared to throw the captain a fastball. It's a big-time bat to sit down. Ben Rice has not hit very well this entire series. 2 of 15. Sends this one to left field. And we are going to a bottom of the 13th. Josiah Gray back out there. 54 pitches. Actually hits Jordan Westburg. Probably better to hit him than for him to hit you. It's Kobe Mayo, a double and a single. Another double. Again, can end this ball game. Hits this one deep to right field. Oh, Judge able to chase that one down with everything in his being. Makes the catch. Those 36-year-old legs still got it. Cowser comes to the dish now. He also has a home run in this series. 2-1. Takes a high fastball. Looked very hittable as Rutschman waits his chance. Sinker inside pitch, and oh shit. Cowser needs to be ejected. He is pissed. But you got to let the players play it. I'm glad the home plate umpire did not eject him. Hayes, 1 for 5, hits a cutter, might have gotten, okay, not enough of this. Floats it to left field for the first out of the 14th. Local time, 10:40. This game started at 7:05. Fly ball, left field. Wales, unfortunately, will fly out to about the same spot to end the 14th. So we creep closer to midnight. Rutschman, Honeycutt, and Happ lead off the 14th. And they did nothing with it. As Chisholm takes a slurve, sends it deep to left, but not quite deep enough in any iteration of Camden Yards for the out. Dominguez almost hit one out earlier. Hits this hard, but on a line to right field. We will take the 2-out base runner. As Anthony Volpe comes up, 0-1, floats one to left, and we are going to yet another bottom of the inning. 15 innings. Josiah Gray still out there. I think the longer he goes out there, the more likely it is for them to knock one off. Remember, he's not a hard thrower, but he gets through the 15th. And now is pitching the 16th. Westberg gets his third base hit. This one to right field. As I don't know. Yeah, Aaron Boone is going to pull him. And I got to say, that is a hell of a relief appearance for a guy known as a starter. Will Warren, also a starter, coming in relief. He has had some experience pitching in postseason relief, but it hasn't been great. Gets the strikeout on the number 6 batter. Runner taking off for second. The throw to Wells. The Volpe. He has got him. Oh, Baltimore might want to challenge that one because it looked like he was safe. Baltimore not going to take the chance. And the crowd is booing the hell out of the manager. Swing and a miss. Strike number 3. That might have changed that plate appearance had they challenged it. We pushed to 17 innings. Lee Bunning. A hard base hit up the middle.
Now batting.
Here. God damn, the 17th inning? This has got to be one of the longest postseason games in Yankee or Baltimore Orioles history. Wells plops this one just foul. As 0-2, and oh my goodness, the golden sombrero for Austin Wells. 0 for 5 with 4 strikeouts. Not a good luck. A far cry from his postseason of last year. Rosario strikes out on a pitch that was at the brim of his batting helmet, and at least Chisholm was smart enough to take that one. Dominguez awaits his chance in the on-deck circle as Chisholm hits this one to his former defensive position. Over to first. We push along to the bottom of the 17th inning. Jeez Louise, can somebody score a run at this point? One out, Vance Honeycutt, grounder up the middle. Rosario can't get to it. Baltimore gets a base runner with 1 away as the lineup turns over for a 7th time. 8th time, as a matter of fact. Hat 1 for 7 with a single. Grounded to Rosario. Goes to Volpe. Volpe back to first, and it got them both. 17 long, arduous, drawn-out innings. We continue to play baseball at this point. I am starting to lose my damn voice. Dominguez pops this one up. Oh, come on, man. Can you just wait for him to make a mistake? Oh, jeez. Volpe. Maybe it was a mistake having either one of them even bother to bat. One hits it to one side of, the catcher. The other hits it to the other side of the catcher. Let's at least get somebody who's actually been hitting it straight on in Aaron Judge. 4 for 7 in today's ball game, as this is essentially 2 baseball games. Hits this one to right field, and it hooks just foul. Hooks just foul. 2-2. And works it to 3-2 as Ben Rice stands in the on-deck circle. He's flown out, struck out, and grounded out, because when you get enough at-bats, that's just going to be the case, and Aaron Judge strikes out. Rice may not get an opportunity. Frankie Montas in relief, getting the job done so far. I would expect him to go a 2nd inning, if anything. Holiday 2 for 7. Warren back out there, tosses him a cutter, and it's a pop-up to second base as Rosario will make the catch. Now, about 11:45 at night. This game has been going on for about 4 hours. Remember, that used to be the case for any 9-inning game. This is 18. A sweeper, call for a strike. The Baltimore fans are not approving of the call. Fastball, cutter, as a matter of fact, hit foul, and the ball has been doing a lot of work today. Maybe get him an AB. Check swing, and the home plate umpire calls that one a strike. Okay, that seemed a little questionable. Pete Alonso, 0 for 6 with a walk. 0-1. Sweeper, bounce back to Warren. And upon the throw to first, it is 2 full baseball games down. There's not been a run in this game since what? The 7th? I lost track. Rice at the dish. Hits this one to short for another pop out. Jeez Louise, this is getting ridiculous. Hayes puts bat on ball, sends this one to center, but he's not known for his righty power, and it's another fly out. Goodness gracious, good God almighty. Lee Bunning, save us. Here in the 19th, hits this one high, deep to right. It is a near warning track shot. We're going to a bottom of the 19th inning. Jeez Louise. Westburg, 4 for 6. Warren back out there for what is about, I think, the third inning of relief. Hits a grounder to Volpe. And almost threw that one in the dirt, but he is out. Mayo takes strike number 2 on a circle change. Yo, this Baltimore, they must be watching it on the MLB.com app and not agreeing with the calls. A pop-up to Rosario. Yankees, and out away from seeing a 20th inning. Guys are 3 for 17 in the series with 2 hits coming in this one. A sinker rolled to Volpe. And we will see a 20th, I repeat, a 20th inning of baseball. Wells 0 for 4. Struck out 4 times. Trying to avoid a 5th strikeout and says, I am tired of not getting a hit. Sends this one to right field. 4:55. The tie is broken after 13 innings of scoreless baseball. 13 innings of scoreless baseball. Holy shit. I see why the kids aren't watching baseball, but this has been, oh God, a drag and a half. Wells catching big-time dap from his teammates. Oh, man. Dominguez, a hard knocker off a sinker as, we got to tack on some insurance. It's Volpe. Sends this one deep to right field. This might be the insurance we need, and it is. 6-3. We are not out of the woodwork yet. Remember, they hit a 3-run shot 13 innings ago to tie the ball game, and we call on Brustar Gratterall to end this damn game and send us to the ALCS. Rutschman floats one to left field. Dominguez, I'm surprised he has the energy to run forward to make that catch. Honeycutt staring at a slider on the inside corner. He does not agree, but all he can do is shake his head in disagreement, which means Ian Happ will have to get on, and so will the man in the on-deck circle, plus the guy behind him. Gunnar Henderson is not going to get an opportunity as the Yankees will take the longest postseason game in Baltimore Orioles history, in possible Major League history, definitely in Yankee history. I don't know how you have energy to celebrate. We will be taking on, holy shit, the Rangers? Yeah, the Rangers. 9 plate appearances for Aaron Judge, 4 of them hits. Cole went 6, and Cole is probably already in New York at this point. He probably got on the next flight. But he'll have to fly out to Texas, as that is where we will end up. Yeah, for the ALCS in 2 days. Getting closer, but we have to take care of business in Texas. Sub to see it. I'll holler at y'all later.